Far from the bustling world on the rugged, windswept island of Patmos, a man named John experienced something extraordinary. He was living there, a solitary figure in a remote place. It was here that a profound vision was granted to him. This was not an ordinary dream, it was a message directly from God, intended to reveal events that were to unfold, mysteries of the future. John was tasked with recording these awesome sights and sounds. He was to share this revelation with others, a beacon of understanding for times to come. The vision began, and John was about to witness wonders beyond human comprehension, a glimpse into the very fabric of divine plans. The vision transported John. Suddenly he found himself standing before a magnificent scene. This was the heavenly throne room. It was a place of breathtaking beauty and overwhelming majesty. Imagine brilliant lights, brighter than any earthly sun, filling the space. Colors swirled and pulsed, hues unseen by the human eye. Strange and wonderful creatures moved with grace and purpose. These were celestial beings, part of this divine court. The air itself seemed to thrum with power and holiness. John must have been filled with awe witnessing such a spectacle, a realm utterly beyond our everyday world. At the center of this incredible scene was a throne. Upon it, a figure of immense glory representing God himself. Around the throne, elders sat, robed in white, their presence adding to the solemnity. Flashes of lightning and rumbles of thunder emanated from the throne. These were not signs of chaos, but of immense power and authority. A crystal-clear sea of glass stretched out before the throne, reflecting the divine light. The atmosphere was one of deep reverence. All beings present were focused on the central figure, a silent testament to his supreme importance in this celestial realm. Then, John saw something of great significance. In the right hand of the one who sat on the throne, there was a scroll. This was no ordinary scroll. It was a book written on both the inside and the outside, and it was sealed, securely fastened with 7 seals. This scroll contained secrets. It held the unfolding of future events, the destiny that was to come. But there was a challenge. Who was worthy to open this scroll? Who could break its 7 seals and reveal its profound contents? A sense of anticipation filled the heavenly court. The unveiling of these secrets was clearly of paramount importance to all. The first seal was broken. A magnificent white horse appeared. Its rider wore a victor's crown and carried a bow. This was a symbol of conquest. This horseman rode forth intending to win. He aimed to fill the world with peace and truth. However, his path was not easy. He faced resistance. This represented the timeless struggle between light and darkness. It was a journey of noble intent, striving for victory over opposing forces. The quest for righteousness often involves such challenges. This rider embodied the initial push of a powerful forward-moving force, a harbinger of change. Then the second seal was opened. Another horse appeared. This one was a fiery red, the color of conflict. Its rider was given a great sword. His mission was starkly different. He was to take peace from the earth. People would turn against each other. The seal represented war and strife. It painted a picture of societies in turmoil. The harmony envisioned by the first rider was now shattered. Conflict and division began to spread. This was a somber depiction of humanity's capacity for discord, a painful but recurring chapter in the story of the world. The third seal revealed a black horse. Its rider held a pair of scales in his hand. This imagery spoke of famine and scarcity. Food would become incredibly precious. Basic sustenance, like wheat and barley, would be carefully measured. Meals would become a central concern. This scarcity would greatly affect people, causing widespread hunger. It was a test of humanity's compassion. Would people share what little they had, or would hardship lead to selfishness? This seal highlighted the fragility of resources and the importance of generosity in times of dire need. It was a stark reminder of physical vulnerability. Finally, the fourth seal was broken. A pale horse emerged. Its rider was named Death, and Hades, the realm of the dead, followed closely behind him. They were given power over a part of the earth. They brought with them more sadness, sickness, and a scarcity of resources. This seal was a grim reminder of mortality. It also served to teach a vital lesson. In the face of such suffering and loss, compassion becomes invaluable. The vision showed that even in the darkest of times, human kindness could shine. It emphasized the importance of caring for one another when faced with widespread affliction and despair. When the fifth seal was opened, John saw something different. There were no more horsemen. Instead, he saw the souls of those who had been hurt. These were people who had suffered, even died, for their beliefs. They had held firm to their faith and spoken the truth. Their voices cried out from beneath the altar. They were calling for justice. They wanted to know how long it would be before righteousness prevailed. These faithful souls were then given white robes. These robes symbolized their goodness and purity. They were told to wait a little longer, assured that their cause was just and that ultimate victory would come. The opening of the sixth seal brought about dramatic and terrifying cosmic events. A great earthquake shook the very foundations of the world. The sun turned black like sackcloth made of goat hair. The full moon turned red, the color of blood. Stars seemed to fall from the sky, like figs dropping from a tree in a strong wind. The sky itself receded like a scroll being rolled up. Mountains and islands were moved from their places. This was a depiction of immense upheaval. It signaled a time of great crisis. Such events pointed towards a profound need for change and a subsequent rebuilding of the world. After the cataclysmic events of the sixth seal, the seventh seal was opened. What followed was not another disaster, but something entirely different. A deep, profound silence fell upon heaven. This silence lasted for about half an hour. It was a powerful, intentional pause. It was a moment for reflection. Everyone in the heavenly court contemplated the events that had passed. They also prepared for what was still to come. This silence was not empty. It was filled with anticipation and the weight of understanding. It served as a bridge, a moment of quiet before further revelations would unfold from the divine plan. Following this period of solemn silence, John saw 7 angels. These angels stood before God, and to each of them a trumpet was given. The breaking of the seals had concluded one phase of the revelation. Now the appearance of these angels with their trumpets signaled that more was to come. Further challenges and trials lay ahead for the world. The story was far from over. The trumpets would herald new sequences of events, continuing the unfolding narrative of God's interaction with humanity and the future he was revealing to John. The vision was set to continue, layer upon layer of prophecy. The visions John witnessed, particularly the opening of the 7 seals, painted a vivid picture. They showed a world grappling with immense trials. There was conquest, war, famine, and death. There were cries for justice from the persecuted, and there were terrifying disturbances in the heavens and on earth. These images, though often stark and unsettling, were not meant merely to frighten. Embedded within these powerful warnings were vital lessons. They were lessons about the nature of the world, the struggles of humanity, and the enduring presence of a divine plan that looks towards an ultimate resolution. A key theme emerging from this powerful vision is that of resilience. The seals depicted hardship, yes, but they also implicitly spoke of survival. Humanity, throughout its history, has faced countless challenges. The vision encourages people not to succumb to despair, even when events seem overwhelming. It highlights the remarkable capacity of the human spirit to endure. It suggests that even in the darkest of times, strength can be found. This resilience is crucial for navigating the trials that life and history present. It is the ability to bend but not break, to face adversity and continue forward. Alongside resilience, the vision consistently underscores the importance of faith and doing good. The 5th seal, for instance, offers comfort and vindication to those who suffered for their beliefs. It promises that their steadfastness and righteous actions are seen and valued. Throughout the unfolding drama, there is an underlying call to maintain one's moral compass. Even when the world seems chaotic or unjust, the vision suggests that adherence to goodness and truth remains paramount. This provides a steady guide, a light to navigate by, irrespective of the surrounding turmoil or the challenges that appear. Ultimately, the overarching lesson from John's extraordinary vision on Patmos is one of profound hope. It is a message about never giving up. It encourages individuals and communities to stick to their beliefs, to champion what is right. It calls for the persistent effort to do good deeds, no matter how difficult circumstances may become. The vision urges humanity to keep a light shining even when surrounded by darkness. Despite the tribulations foretold, the ultimate message is not one of doom, but of the eventual triumph of good and the enduring power of hope and faith to see us through the most trying of times.